everybody. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nicole, and today we're here for day 20 of the Book Grocer Advent box opening. So let's get started. Well, good morning or good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We are at day 20 of the Advent opening, and I am super chuffed to be here. Today, I picked the outfit, although Mia did pick the dinosaur ones. We have it on the list. I was in a bit of a hurry today. I did not have time to grab the list. I just grabbed the first shirt that I seen and stuck on the antlers, and now I'm here sitting down about to open up book 20 for the Advent. All right, now if you are new here and you've not been here before, welcome to the channel. There is a playlist down below where you can see all the books that are here on the shelf that I've opened previously. I do not know what I'm getting. This is a box that is curated by a company called Book Grocer, and all their information is listed up down below. They wrap 24 individual books and they number them accordingly, and then you open up one a day, and that's what I am here doing. I've also put last year's Advent opening down below as well, and I've also got my craft channel Advent happening as well, where we have lots of whip and chats and things that I'm doing in the background and all the things that are happening, and that's all listed up down below. So if that's something that you're interested in, make sure that you click on that video, and there is lots and lots of watching there. All right, they are a lot longer, those videos over there, because there's whip and chats and all the things that are happening over there. I've got one Advent that I'm opening up over there as well. All right, so let me grab 20 off the shelf. It's getting a little bit of a stretch for me to get them now, so I'm going to have to wiggle across for the next one. But we have book 20. Don't know what it is. As I was saying, if you are new here, these are a complete mystery to me. It's curated by a company called the Book Grocer, and all the information is down below, which I've already said that, but you already know that if you've been here before. All right, let me just turn my alarm off. It is late in the day. That was my 7 p.m. alarm to let me know that I need to start thinking about having something to eat. That I have not done. It has been an absolute hectic day, just trying to get everything done. This is my very, very busy time, and yes, I am opening this up underneath the table because it's very noisy, and I know a lot of people don't like that sound. All right, let's have a look what book we got. Okay, this is by Rick Held. It's called Night Lessons in Little Jerusalem, an unforgettable and profoundly moving novel of war, family, love, and it is inspired by a true story. All right, well, we haven't had anything. We've had one book that is inspired, like real life events have inspired the book, but this one is inspired by a true story. So it's looking very ominous, like it's very dark looking. It's the darkest one I've had, I think. Yeah, so that is what the front cover looks like. I actually really like it. It's very somber looking, really. So for those who love the tattooist of Auschwitz will apparently like this. So that is a really good. I love those books. It's been published by Hatchet Australia. It is also available on ebook and also audio. So that is a good thing. I might be able to pick it up on audio. All right, let's have a look and see if we can find out about the author. So it says here, Night Lessons in Little Jerusalem is a work of fiction told by a fictional narrator, but is inspired by the memoirs of my late father, Alex Held. Most of his adult life were lived in Australia, and he migrated there after the war. Like Jacob, he became a yarn agent in the textile industry, and like my fictional hero, he was no Tzaddik. He had 3 marriages and made and lost fortunes, loved to gamble and live large. So it sounds like there is a lot of emotional connection to this story for the author, considering that he's based it on his father's life. Now, let me see. I don't see anything here about the author, so I can't see any of that there, so I don't know anything at this stage, but we'll have a look in the front of the book in a moment. That is the font of the book, which is looking absolutely fabulous. That's going to be a nice easy read. Let's have a look. Now, this was book 20. Let me write that down because I nearly forgot yesterday. And for those that are new here, I'm writing when I got this book in the front of the book in lead pencil, so I can rub it out. But I'm writing it because I want to make sure that I read all of these books next year. That's a challenge that I've set for myself. I'm going to try and read 2 books a month and get through the entire lot. And I've got a video coming out towards the end of December where I take a look at the books that I received last year in the Book Grocer box and see how many of those books I actually read. I feel like I've read at least half of them, but I'm not 100% sure. And I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag. I actually know how many I've read, but I'm just going to say I feel like I read more than I did. Okay. Anyway, I have found about the author. So Rick Held, he studied, so an Australian author, he studied creative writing at Victoria University before taking up a position at Crawford Productions. Crawford Productions is an Australian company here that produces a lot of like Neighbours and things like that. So and that's Crawford Productions, they're then Australia's premier producer of television drama. He has since had a long career as a TV screenwriter and editor, working on numerous series, including a critically acclaimed A Place Called Home, and the popular family drama Packed to the Rafters. I loved that show. I wonder if that's on any of I might have to check my streaming services. I wouldn't mind watching that again. I absolutely love that show. Since 1997, he has been based in Sydney, and Night Lessons in Little Jerusalem is inspired by his father's wartime memoir, and it is also his first novel. So a lot taking in there. All right. Now let's find out when this was published. It was first published in 2020 here by Hachette Books. So now we're going to find out exactly what this book is about. Okay, so I just done a quick read of this. So the blurb that's highlighted on the top, it says that the hero of this book was not a saint, nor was he a tzaddik, I think is how you pronounce it. The nearest Jewish equivalent, but he was a hero. Were his motives selfless? No. He was, after all, flesh and blood, and heroes are not without their flaws, but this is his story. So Thaldi is a romantic. He's a teenage music prodigy. He meets and his future is before him until the horrors of Europe start coming to his door, arrives on his door. And one day he meets a beautiful young girl who, on his 16th birthday, and the next he wakes to Nazi ally Romanians attacking his hometown. Thousands were taken to the concentration camps, but Thaldi manages to secure work at a weaving mill, only to discover that his new employers are actually Nazi sympathizers or collaborators. And the threat of the camp still remains. He sees the young woman one day with the owners of the mill, and he glimpses a way to save himself and also his family. But the stakes are really high, and he has to take chances. And he's hoping that this girl will be the key to his survival. Or will he, and it's sort of got a love story to it as well. And he's also it's also a little bit of a tumultuous time as well with their relationship, and it may end up being more dangerous than he first expected, and it could eventually lead to their deaths. And it just goes on to say that it's a very moving and unforgettable story, and it's told in such a way that you'll be deeply moved and all that sort of stuff. So it sounds like a very poignant story, and I'm looking forward to reading it, because I really did. And it's not hard to enjoy a story, but I was really intrigued by the tattoo of Auschwitz, and it does have that little sticker on here saying, and it is a non-removable one, which annoys me a lot. But I'm looking forward to reading it, and it's an Australian author, which is great, because I want to keep reading more unknown Australian authors to me. And maybe you might be intrigued by this story when I review it. And so I'm looking forward to actually reading this one. It is available on ebook and audio, if I didn't already say. But that is nice. Night Lessons in Little Jerusalem. That is day 20 of the Book Grocer Advent Box. I hope that you enjoyed learning a little bit about it. And as always, don't forget to leave me a comment down below on what you read this book, and are you intrigued to read this book? I am intrigued to read it. it. So yeah, hopefully a few more might be as well. You might have found a few extra books that you didn't know about on this journey that we've been on for the last 20 days. And as always, give me a thumbs up down below. And if you've yet to subscribe, make sure you subscribe to the channel and set the bell notifications to all notifications. And then that way you're not going to miss out on any future uploads, which I do have going up along with these as well. Yeah, don't forget to leave me a little emoji down in the comments. Leave me a Christmas tree today. And also tell me, what is the thing that you are most grateful for today? Today, for me, is to be able to sit down and relax with a nice cuppa in about 10 minutes. All right, so have a great day, everybody, no matter where you're watching from. And as always, I hope you're getting some pages turned, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.